the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Come on now. Rise and shine, sunrisers. Happy Friday to you. You know we've made it to the end of the week, and what does that mean?
That means it's a Friday.
Yes.
Friday. It's payday. Today's what day? Today's the 16th.
Today payday?
16th of October.
No, I
yes.
see this a Ben Johnson week.
No, for fortnighters. Yeah, you know, the fortnight people big up on themselves this morning. I know when the payroll officer have to get busy.
True.
All right.
Hey, IT is a fortnighter, you know?
Fortnight, isn't
you know, so
bi-weekly?
I feel like there's so many people now who don't use fortnight as a regular part of their vocabulary. I wonder if my daughter knows what a fortnight is.
What
I mean, and we're not referring to fortnight.
What's a fortnight? Type in the chat, YouTubers. Very good morning to you, YouTubers over here. A fortnight. I mean, you know.
We're still using it?
Remember, I used to work as a payroll officer on a construction site.
Oh, that's why you know. That's why you know. IT, what have you not done?
Well.
9 lives and then some.
Oh my word. And I'm on TV now.
Because you have an accounting background, no?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
But don't ask me to do your accounts, you know.
Really?
No, I mean.
But I mean, your things, your affairs in order.
Absolutely.
You live on a budget, or you kind of just enjoy things and be mindful, or are you like, no, the light bill is this, da-da-da-da-da. Do you put things into an Excel sheet?
Aspiring to be frugal. Aspiring.
It doesn't come naturally to you. Hey.
It don't come naturally to me at all. And people think that because of my training that, you know, it would have been the case, but no. Very good morning to you, Tracy. I know you are frugal. Very good morning to you, Fancy Cat. I know you are frugal.
Hey, I am 100% the person who, if I want a can of whole kernel corn, may I go look for every can on the shelf.
And look at the prices.
And I'm going to take up the least expensive corn. You know why? Because all of them come out of the same factory anyway.
That is true.
I am 100% that person. And I'm going to buy 3 of anything because it's going to give me the wholesale price. Listen.
And then the truth is, when you spend less than you earn, you can have a lot of fun. You can have some fun.
Because then you have the recreation budget.
Yes,
you can pour into the recreation budget. And recreation, in my opinion, is as important as all other work and all other line items.
Absolutely.
It's actually a line item for me. I'm not even kidding. Travel is a line item. So you know how you have, all right, you allocate this amount for your light bill, this amount for your water bill, this amount for your internet, this amount for your phone bill, this amount for travel, this amount for a restaurant experience. Because
so you do it monthly?
Yeah, man. Well, at a time of my life, yes. but not I don't talk. But yeah, because to me, those things are so, if they're so important to my feeling like I'm living a well-balanced life and my quality of life, it's an important item for me. So that comes into my every single month budget, and then what leave over now, we can talk about what we're doing with that in terms of saving, but that's in my budget.
That's good. I know what you're saying, Carlton. You're so proud of Yendi this morning. Very good morning, Carlton Stew, our resident money master. This morning, we have a motivational quote, and we're going to have a little fun with it. You know, it says, before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. That way you'll be a mile from them and you'll have their shoes. That's from yours, Jack Handy.
Hey, Jack said, watch this.
I like that. Yeah, man. I like when the criticism is constructive. I'm sure a number of persons who are watching feel the very same way. When it can help you to be better.
Yes, yes. But criticism just for criticize? Come on now, we can do better than that. Absolutely. But there's a lot of people who literally thrive off misery, you know. Them not happy unless them discontented.
Misery love company, you know.
And me say, me no want the company. No. I am not keeping the company of the misery.
No.
We ain't doing that, right? We're not doing that.
No.
Also,
I haven't seen you since Reggae Boys one.
IT.
I shouldn't get it started, eh?
Can we very quickly talk about the atmosphere in the stadium on Tuesday night?
I was in class.
IT.
But tell me about it, Yendi. Paint the picture for me.
Let me tell you about the atmosphere in the office on Tuesday night. For those of you who don't know, the office is the stadium.
Yes.
So, first of all, everybody was so excited because remember, so we're close now, you know, we're close to qualifying for the World Cup, right?
Yes.
But then after Curacao, it's just like we have to come good. And we know say we can't come good against any side. It's got to be Bermuda. Because we beat them before, 4-love in Bermuda.
Right.
All right. So the energy is rife in the stadium. You see when people come out on the field, everybody cheering and whatever. Let me tell you the moment that the stadium just went crazy. You see when Whisper come out?
Oh my
Hey, the stadium turn over.
Whoa.
You see when Whisper score, and you hear the stadium chant, the whole of bleachers, you know, chanting, Whisper, Whisper. It's like goosebumps. You
Richards.
see every goal we score, people up on them cheer, flag a wave, banner a wave.
Whoa.
I said, look at atmosphere. Can you imagine when we qualify?
You know, the 25-year-olds, I said it before, I'm saying it again, the 25-year-olds, you would not have known what it was like when we first qualified, and you will know now.
You soon know. By the grace of God, you're going to know what it feels like when Jamaica qualify. Yes. But I tell you this much, for the November matches, so in November, Jamaica plays Trinidad in Trinidad,
yes.
And then we come back home to play Curacao at home.
So, you know, that now,
hey.
Stadium, look here, book your ticket, because on that Curacao date, stadium is going to be full to capacity. Remember like Buju Banton concert? More than that.
This is Buju Banton. Hey, all I can say is this. I cannot wait. I'm waiting with bated breath for the day that we can all celebrate as a nation to say we have done it again. And I can say I've seen it twice in my lifetime. So can IT.
Well, Michaela, I have no idea what we're talking about. I want to say a sunrise big up to a man called Extreme from the new supermarket, Reddles Road. He saw our producers recently, and he said he loves the look and feel of sunrise. I want to send a special hello to you and all your, you want to send a special hello to us and all of us who are hosts on the show. And there are some persons who are behind the camera, and they are doing a fantastic job too. We can't see them, but hey.
Big up yourself, Extreme. We appreciate you watching. Keep supporting. Thank you. Yes. You are that guy. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Also, let me tell you what else is happening. We're obviously talking about sports just now. Well, the former Olympian, Johan Blake, he is to be honored with the Order of Distinction. Awesome. Two-time Olympic world champion, former sprinter, Johan Blake will be conferred with the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander, that is CD, during the National Investiture Ceremony at King's House on National Heroes Day, Monday, October 20. For his exceptional contributions to track and field and his charitable outreach.
Awesome.
Ain't that something?
Yeah,
well deserved. Oh, I love that shot. What a great shot.
And the color.
Beautiful. Hey, that's another thing, very quickly. you know, this is a very pastel yellow.
pastel,
Good morning,
soft,
and
yes.
thank you, Anya's Closet, for my beautiful piece. But hey, our color's nice, you know. When you're in the stadium in the IT and you look around in and you see the gold and the green, whatever, Pantone 305, whatever the green name, you don't know the number, but you know, one of the Pantone. Hey.
It's an awesome sight.
It is honestly awesome. But I am going to put out a call. And here's my call. I feel like we need to come up with a chant. You know how when you're a fan of the English Premier League, if you go to Chelsea, there's a chant. If you go to Liverpool, there's a chant. Who has the Never Walk Alone? One of them. Who have that? Liverpool. All right. We need a chant. Not our reggae boys song, you know. I feel like we need a chant so that when we want boots them up, we just start that chant there. So can we come up with the chant?
All right. While we're not come up with it, we'll just do the intro to the Sizzla song. Rise to the occasion, lift up yourself and say you're strong.
You think we can do that one?
Just till we work on the original.
That could work.
Because when you hear that song there, it's for you.
The problem is
get the best in life.
The majority of us can't reach that key, and it's slow. We need something.
You want something fast?
Like you know how you have like we are Jamaica, couldn't be younger. If you wanna say a little louder, we are Jamaica, couldn't be prouder. If you wanna, we are Jamaica, couldn't be prouder. If you wanna. You know what I mean? And who need to start the chant? We need that. You see the man will always have the pot cover. If they got it at the same time as me, you know. Him need to start the chant. I feel like I need to rally it up.
Yeah, man. I mean, you started.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you've started. Trust me.
Let me tell you, who does not need a chant.
Need a chant.
The fans of DR Congo.
Need a chant. Listen,
They need a chance to right their wrongs. Because have you seen what they've done? Did you see what happened? You didn't see what happened? Well, take a look at this. There's a viral video going around at the shocking moment that DR Congo fans erupted in chaos, destroying their stadium after their team's heartbreaking 3-2 loss to Senegal in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Fans in Kinshasa vented their frustration by destroying the infrastructure, ripping out the seats, and throwing them on the pitch at the stadium. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's a personification of sore loser. I don't know, that's perhaps an understatement, but I've never seen that before. That
is what you call cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah, your own.
That you're destroying your own facility.
Your own facility. That's
unbelievable.
A sad
Look at that
picture. I didn't even see it before now.
I think what you're seeing in the air, that's not paper, you know. That's not a bag, you know. Those are chairs flying.
Oh my! So I mean,
those are chairs.
People could get hurt or probably would have gotten hurt.
Correct. Look at this.
This is sad.
Because you're frustrated about not qualifying. We understand the passion, you know, that comes with sport. But come on, man, we have to be rational. Unbelievable. Very disappointing. Very, very disheartening. Look at that. Very disheartening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. Life.
Well, I don't think that will be us, because I think we're going to the World Cup.
Going to World Cup.
Yeah, sorry to be that girl.
Yeah.
But,
and when we go to World Cup, we're going to be singing, "Look who's dancing, look who's dancing."
I see what you did there.
Look who's dancing now. That's Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. And today is his birthday, David Nestor Ziggy Marley. Did you know? Yes. I mean, Michaela wouldn't know that there was a group called the Melody Makers, and Ziggy Marley was the lead singer before they become individual stars. And those are children of Bob Marley. So today is Ziggy's birthday, so we're celebrating in Ziggy. An interesting day. Ziggy went to St. George's College. Did you know that?
I did know that.
STGC.
Hey, you know who else is celebrating a birthday today?
Who?
Wyclef Jean, the Haitian rapper and singer, founding member of the Fugees.
Someone please call 911.
Hey, you're on your vocals, you know, hey. Well, it's also his birthday. He's also a producer as well and a guitarist. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
you know who else born today? Who else born today? It's clearly the day for singers and performers.
Who else born today? Oh. And I'm the Slim Shady, and this is Slim Shady, and I'm the Slim. I can't remember the song. Where's Miss Kitty when I need you? Where's
the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Eminem, yes, celebrating his birthday today. Wow, he had a run.
Slick a Slim Shady.
Yeah, he had a run.
Eminem, some argue, to say that he's in the top 5 greatest rappers of all time, you know.
Ooh.
Some people have him in their top 5 and a short top 10. Is he in your top 5 or 10?
He had a great run. He had a great run, you know. Because after you start list down and you have to put Tupac and begin the quick. And they start work on the next 3.
Who is your rap goat?
I was one of those Tupac Shakur, you know, the others, and he 25.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just 25 when he left us, but he made a mark.
Yeah.
He made a mark. I mean, I'm one of those.
That's your rap goat.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we do have a very fun show planned for you guys today. Of course, you know it's a Friday, so the vibe is always right. Oh! By the way, good morning to the littles who are home and not at school but on midterm break. It's so nice to have you with us on what would be a school day. Yay! Well, parents, grab your coffee, grab your tea. Kids, grab your warm beverage of choice, whether your Horlicks, your Milo, your Oval tea, and your hot chocolate.
Yes.
Tell us, pick the drink. Maybe them drink tea.
Horlicks.
I drank Horlicks as a child. Did you drink Horlicks?
Of course.
And
chocolate tea on a Sunday, and it's very hot, and you don't know it's hot because the film on the top of it. Yeah. But when you go,
well, all of you get ready. We're going to have a really great time today. But of course, first thing we have to do on a Friday is run the Friday mix. Come on, selector.
Tootsee Roll. Yeah, 1994. 69 boys backed up by the quartet of DJs. One time. Candy, sweetie, go, let me see the Tootsee Roll. Come on, just make that Tootsee Roll. Here we go, Tootsee Roll. Just make that Tootsee Roll. Yeah, Tootsee Roll. Let me see that Tootsee Roll. Get up, Tootsee Roll, and make that Tootsee Roll.
Let it rain, now clear it out. Now let's get it, 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 let's get it. Let it rain, now clear it out. Let it rain. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup
Yeah.
with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup,
Noodle.
chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah.
You! Soulja Boy Tell'em. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soulja Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soulja Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja Boy? That Superman? That Now why me you crank that Soulja? 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 Now what? Soulja Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja Boy? That Superman? That Now why me you crank that Soulja? Now why me you?
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration.
Satchit's early. Don't drop the ball. The time by Sagicor is...
Hi, I know you weren't expecting to see me here. Now you can find your favorite chicken and snacks in the same place. It's true. Come on in.
Introducing the delicious combination of KFC fried chicken and Doritos nacho cheese. The KFC Doritos Zinger, a crunch that's finger-licking good.
One money, 2 combo. Burger King pick 2, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any 2 combo, double deal quick. It's a good look, pick any 2 you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, 2 combo. Burger King pick 2, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick 2, come back again. Yo.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19, the only place to be is Sabina Park for Rise to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beechwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Style, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Welcome back, Sunrise. It is a Friday morning. If you're just joining us, if you are between two beautiful women at your work, tell them that they are beautiful, because I get a chance to do it live on TV, and it's very exciting for me. But before I introduce them, or a particular one, I'm excited because she is the headliner of all headlines. And we don't introduce her anymore. It is the only place on TV you will see this or hear this. Please make way for TK!
I just don't know what to do. Sometimes I just feel like, hey. Good morning. Don't me I take away everything. Good morning. Sometimes I feel like I need to come prepared and with a song or a tune or something.
I have a suggestion. I think you should do a run out.
Run out.
I think you should not be in the chair. Yes. You should be off on the side. And when you're introduced, you run in.
That's
you
it.
Spin your roll right here. So
I'm going to do that one day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
They're not like us.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Okay, auntie, okay. Good morning, you guys. No, I'm liking these colors. It's like,
It's like it's not summer. It's fall. It's fall summer.
I was just about to say it's giving, but I'm not sure.
It's holding on to summer.
Yes.
While we're in fall.
Right.
But it's because it's a rainy time. We have to brighten up the spirit.
That's true.
Yes.
I love that.
And not to mention what you're wearing.
Why, thank you so much.
Yes.
Michelle, I'm sure.
What color is it? This is blue and
That is, I would call that shrimp.
Salmon?
One of a variation of some form of animal that lived under the sea. Let's just go for clam while we're at it.
Oh my gosh, but let's jump into the headlines here, man. And I'm glad we were talking about brightening up the set and brightening up the place, because trust me, it coming like we need some brightness all over the island. Rights Group calls for urgent mental health reform. Rights Group Stand Up for Jamaica is warning that the country has reached a critical juncture in its response to mental illness following the suspected suicide of a University of the West Indies student on Thursday and a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, adding to growing concern about Jamaica's mental health landscape. In a statement, the organization said that despite years of advocacy, thousands of Jamaicans, including children, the homeless, and those incarcerated, still lack access to adequate mental health care. It noted that in September alone, over 600 Jamaicans reached out to the National Mental Health Helpline, seeking help for crises, including trauma and suicidal thoughts. The group warns that continued neglect is fueling cycles of violence, poverty, and despair across communities.
I think there are a couple of things that we have to be really mindful of when we're having these conversations. I actually did research on it yesterday because it was puzzling me.
Yeah.
It feels like there is a massive rise, and every week we're hearing of new cases of persons who choose to end their time here in this realm. There is a direct correlation science has found between the reporting and those who maybe struggling and thinking and considering, and it being almost like a boost that, okay, someone else can do it or has done it, I can do it too. And we have to be really responsible in how we want to convey the news and realize that some news is not necessarily news to share. Because we have to be even the way we report death in general in this country is a little too morbid. A lot too morbid. And we have to be really, really careful and realize the responsibility that media houses play in how we convey these messages. The other thing I want to say is, in combing the social media spaces in regards to this subject, the amount of people I saw expressing, calling the helplines, not getting through, or being made to hold, one person said she was made to hold for 2 hours. She said she actually gets so tired, she just give up. She give up holding and she give up wanting to not be here. And just roll over and go to her bed. We have to be really, I want us to, we talk a little too much for me. I love when talk translates into action. And I think a lot more action has to be taken. And yes, the helpline is there, but is the helpline functioning? Is it operating optimally? How can we maximize access, maximize reach? I think the conversations need to be had in a much more delicate way, and I think actions need to actually come out of the conversations.
And remember too that we have to speak to families, speak to the homes, because that's where it's starting. And sometimes it is that they're not educated, they're not, I wouldn't say they are aware what's happening, but the response is they are treating it as if it's not serious.
Correct.
Or a child say, Mommy, I'm depressed. I said, cheer up, man. I mean,
depressed for what?
Depressed for what?
You know what me got through?
Depressed
for. And they're old others.
Yes, I know hard enough. No.
Especially if it's a man.
That has to change.
Especially if it's a man.
Before the professionals are brought in, that has to change. And the professionals will say that because there are so many professionals and there are so many cases.
Yeah.
You know, but I agree with you and concur with you completely that, I mean, the responses and the facilities need to increase, and because what's happening is happening. We are facing it up front, and it's sad. These news is sad.
We're living in a time that is not easy. Life is challenging.
All over the world.
And it's literally depressing to read the news. The other day I had to take a cleanse from the news, because if you look at the amount of loss of life globally, it will literally send you into a questioning of what am I really a part of? You understand? We need the right support.
I want to also highlight and emphasize that, you see, what you see on social media oftentimes is fake. You know, the lifestyle that people put up, they are putting up the best, and they look, and sometimes make you feel less than that. You know, you're saying what's happening to you because it's coming at you first. I mean, right in your face every day, daily as you scroll.
Yeah.
Trust me, oftentimes they are going through worse situations. So don't let that cause you to feel down.
And what I'm interested in is, we're talking about mental health and how people need a space to reach out to and things like that, which is true. But I feel like there's also, what is the root of all of this? Where's all of this really coming from, which you mentioned? And I'm curious to know if there's any way, techie people, to have a totally anonymous way for people who are having any type of ideation, just to state why. That's it. And just kind of have a compilation of what is causing people to feel this way. Because you're right, I mean, there's a lot happening in the news, there's a lot happening at homes, there's a lot happening in schools, there's a lot. So it would be interesting then to kind of have a list of that and then be able to tackle it from the root versus trying to treat it after it has reached to a certain level,
Responsive versus reactive.
But keeping along that same, vein, and the Feel Good Friday headline kind of continues along this path. CVM correspondent hailed for tending to a mentally ill man on a highway. Our CVM TV Manchester correspondent, Orlando White, is being hailed a hero after he intervened to rescue a mentally ill man who was walking in traffic along the busy Winston Jones Highway on Tuesday afternoon. Around 1:52 p.m., the man was seen balancing on the white line between lanes near Marshall's Pen, putting his life at serious risk. With no immediate emergency response available, White stopped. He spoke calmly with the man for several minutes and eventually persuaded him to move to safety. Director of the Southern Regional Health Authority, the SRHA, Michael Bent, praised White's compassion and quick action, saying his response exemplified the kind of community partnership Jamaica needs in addressing mental health crises. Bent added that while operational setbacks do occur, the public's willingness to assist can make a critical difference in protecting lives. So, big kudos to Orlando.
Big kudos to Orlando. I said it earlier about family. We are a family. We get excited when Reggae Boys or Usain Bolt or Shelly and Fraser Price because we are a family together, and that exemplifies exactly what we're talking about, being a family, a community together. And that's us, We are Jamaicans. We are warm people. Any foreigner come here, they say, there's something about us. So if we do more of this, I'm telling you, we'll see a marked difference.
Interestingly enough, only this week we were named the country the most likely to help people in trouble.
Right.
Help a stranger. And the truth is, I think we all have a story of being in some sort of situation where, hey, the other day I have a flat tire going for my daughter, not even 30 seconds, me not pull over good enough, and the car behind me pull over, somebody else pull in front of me, and I never came out of the car yet. So it's not to say, actually is you there, I never came out my car yet, and people came to help because they actually realized it was a lady driving. And I'm just like, boy, we don't know if I want to live anywhere else, just for that alone. So what Orlando did is very in keeping with who we are as a people. We really, we take care of each other,
And guess what now? We reported it to show you us live. We need to do more of that because we don't report that as often as enough. Big up to CVM-TV, that station, a very good station.
Big up to Orlando from CVM-TV. Big up to Orlando.
If we see we report it more often, it reminds us of who we are.
Yeah, that's true.
And that can be replicated.
That's true.
That's what we want to be replicated.
That's true. But the truth of it is that it's twofold, because there are many people who probably see a situation like that and want to help, but then they're scared. They're afraid for their safety. They're afraid for saying the wrong thing. Next thing you said the wrong thing, and then it's like, lady, why you do that? Look how you make it worse. And you say, I was just trying to help. I didn't realize, So there is a balancing act of helping, how to help, who should I, I don't know. So, but this was really great of him to take the time, because a lot of people will see this and say, boy, I would have loved helping, but I'm not time, I'm not this, So it's Orlando, pick up yourself.
And also another aspect of it that is actually very touching is like when they turned around to walk back to the vehicle, when you see the two men walking hand in hand. Come on, man. We really are our brother's keeper, literally and figuratively. And as much as we talk about this, we need to talk about how much our men need support as well. Because the men have them feel like them have to hold it.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
And oftentimes we treat them like we have. It's like, man, what you do? Come on, tough up yourself. Come on, And the truth is, men are humans, just like everybody else.
Brilliant. Bless you, Orlando. Bless you.
See, I left you with a nice feel-good Friday.
I like that. I like that, TK.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You can't vex me this morning.
That was very nice. I told you about TK.
The only headliner we know about these parts.
Yes, of course. And thank you, TK. Have a beautiful day today.
Thank you so
beautiful
much.
as
I'll see you again at 7.
Oh, great.
I'll come back.
Thank goodness.
Time. We have our headlines, but TK will be back at 7 a.m. as she just said. For morning news, and we'll be back after the break with REACT. That
spells
is React.
You're wild.
Me say, I was like, whoa.
Made it.
Whoa. Is he going to say it or no?
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19. The only place to be is Sabina Park for a race to the occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Styles, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Yeah.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. It's time for React, brought to you by KFC.
KFC, very good morning to you, Tina Matalon, and to you, Andre. Good morning, my KFC family.
Hey, I say work for him chicken, you know?
Yeah.
We better run the first video. Hey.
Oh, can they make that fun? It's what music do?
Yeah. They're not supposed to be funny, but they're funny.
No, trust me.
But so
no
true.
one was hurt in that video.
Hey, we have whole weekend of rain coming in. You
This
know
weekend?
Yes, that's what the forecaster said.
Whoa.
And let's just pray the forecaster is not of the same school as the right Forester. Otherwise, it's gonna be sunshine.
I didn't say Roy Forster. Yendi did. I know some of you are saying, who is Roy Forster?
There was a time in Jamaica, those will know that if the weatherman say we're gonna get rain, you put on your bikini.
That's
If the weatherman says sunshine, you try put on your water boots and put on your, what is up name? Your windbreaker.
But the systems are much more advanced on the meteorological teams. They know what they're doing.
They say rain this weekend, massa. So if we don't mind sharp and weed, that's another video. Next video.
No, in Jesus' name. Next video.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free
What is he on?
What's that?
Is he like sitting on a little thing that flat on the road?
But look, and he's overtaking.
Hey, we can't laugh at nobody no more than we. Come on, man.
Relax. You understand? Wait your turn. You know what I mean? This man was coming in and there was I think was a trailer? No, a trailer was in front. So everybody slowed down and this person could wait. And whoops, me just wait till me get the clear. That's why I'm here. This morning.
That rhymes. Wait till we get it clear, that's why I'm here. What do we have next? Isn't that normal?
Yeah, for us.
You do that, right?
Caravan, yeah, of course. Yeah, you put everything in it, you know what I mean? Of course. Yeah.
If you have a bag,
yeah,
you're gonna use the bag. Why use a bag? Use the already tear and open wrapper as a bag.
But you know what we're trying to, we have begun to do here in Jamaica, and I said I'm hoping that you are doing the very same, is to separate. So you put the plastics in a separate container or in a separate bag, you know?
You drop off your recyclables, IT?
If I drop off no, I don't. I try to separate, and when the man comes to me, I say, I don't know.
But then it goes to the same place, IT.
No, them know the thing. Them know the thing, them not go rooks up the thing, you know what I mean? You know what that means?
If me know what rooks mean, yeah, of course me know what rooks up mean. But IT, hold on, make we talk.
Yeah.
IT.
You separate it first.
You separate it and then make the same garbage man take up the two things?
So, what do you do?
IT.
This is a lie.
IT.
It's live on TV, not what do you
But
do?
also, I love your honesty. IT, there are recycle stations all around. Find the one that is nearest to you. And what you do is, you keep your recyclables. As a matter of fact, if you don't want to go often, maybe you can go once every 2 weeks and you just keep the plastic bottles one aside, right? And then you just drive and drop off to your recycling station.
Good morning, Agent Saska. Recycling of Jamaica. There's time to make the change.
We put plastic in its place. All can agree that we'll be safer than in the gullies and in the drains. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place. And the place is not in its own bag for the same man pick you up.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Constructive criticism.
It's just feedback. You didn't know.
Yeah.
We're not criticize nothing. We're going to find a recycling station near you.
All right.
True story,
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do.
Awesome. So we're going to do it together. So if you are like me, let's do this together.
Yes. For true.
True.
Last video, let's see.
Oh my God, oh yeah, drive.
Yeah, man, that's us. You know what I mean? We are complain that people hold up the traffic, and when we get there, we're doing the very same thing.
Rubbernecking. And you know what is crazy? When you just go past the incident, the road is clear.
Yeah.
There is nobody in front of you.
Yeah. I know it's also crazy. When you're driving on the highway and you see a car on the other side flashing you, lights are flashing, you slow down because you know what's coming up. And when you get to that point that I'm talking about, and you pass them, you speed up, and you start flashing the other people on the other side. Yes.
IT, certain things we're not talking in public.
Yes, you know, I'm telling you.
IT.
You do it.
What is wrong with you?
Maybe on TV.
Good morning, SSP Brooks.
A very good morning, SSP Brooks.
What is wrong with you, IT? On that note, let me just flash you while IT gives us the break. Go on, I'm flash you.
It's time for a break, but when we return, we'll be discussing affairs of the heart in the morning checkup. So stick and stay with us.
Hi, I know you weren't expecting to see me here. Now you can find your favorite chicken and snacks in the same place. It's true. Come on in.
Introducing the delicious combination of KFC fried chicken and Doritos nacho cheese. The KFC Doritos Zinger, a crunch that's finger-licking good.
Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government-issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf, proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19. The only place to be is Sabina Park for Rights to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Style, Central Plaza Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at RightsToTheOccasionLive.com. Pre-sale tickets 6.5 General, VIP 13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Activity daily. Love your body, treat your body right. Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty. Children do 60 minutes activity daily. Drink some water when you feel thirsty. Cut down dessert and have a smoothie. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right.
Welcome back, Sunrise family. Now, we all love a patty, a soda, and a good piece of fried chicken, right? But the doctor is saying it's time to cut back. The Heart Foundation of Jamaica is amplifying their National School Nutrition Campaign that's pushing for healthier choices in our schools, all right? Very, very important. Yes. And in our homes too. With 80% of deaths in Jamaica linked to non-communicable diseases, this campaign is all about changing the story. So, one plate at a time, we're going to change the story. Joining us this morning to share more is the Executive Director of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica, Mrs. Deborah Chen. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Annual Heart Foundation run at the National Stadium with the soldiers.
You remember that? Yes.
It's great to have you, and it's great to have this conversation. It's such an important conversation. And let us start with the numbers. Let us start with the rate of obesity that we're seeing in Jamaica in terms of not even just adults now, we're even seeing obesity in the children, the child population. And people don't really realize the correlation of being overweight and heart health and overall wellness or illness. Let's get into that. Let's break that down.
So in terms of the adolescents, 23% of our adolescents 13 to 17 are either obese or overweight, and that number has been growing. In terms of adults, it's over 50%.
Wow.
It is a leading risk factor for non-communicable disease, meaning heart disease as well, but there's cancer and also diabetes. And we all know we're celebrating, cancer this month. It's a risk factor for cancer as well. So if you lead a healthy lifestyle and one of the risk factors is reduced, or you're a healthy weight, then you would have reduced your risk of all of those in one fell swoop. It's not just one thing. But it's very concerning because it has been increasing over years.
Which means that
every time they do the national survey, the Jamaica Health and Lifestyle Survey, the numbers have been increasing of people who are overweight and obese.
Well, and in comes the National School Nutrition Policy.
Yes.
Share with us, with the viewers, what's the policy about?
Yeah, so this is government policy with the Ministry of Education and Health, and it governs the standards in school of the food service, meaning what is offered in the canteen. It also covers what can be sold and marketed to the children. It covers health promotion and physical activity. So those will be the main pillars, and of course, that fleshes out into quite a number of, details, such as what the vendors can sell within so many meters of the school gate and so on. But the overall aim of it is to reduce obesity and overweight among our children and create an environment where school is not contributing to the problem. We recognize there's many other areas that one can eat unhealthy food, but certainly when children come into school, they should be encouraged to eat healthy and be taught what is healthy.
But let's expand on that, because it is proven that between the ages of 5 and 18, our children spend more waking hours in their educational institution than even with us at home.
That's right.
So if at school, let me tell you something. You see, if I was Prime Minister for one day, no school can sell no juice, no soda.
I will be right there with you.
Listen, Vice President.
I'm right there with you. Yeah.
And it seems extreme, but I don't think people realize that what is available in the canteens more often than not is just really bad for you. It's not providing nourishment.
No, so it's empty calories.
Empty calories.
So you're getting calories and you may feel full, but it's actually doing nothing for your health. In fact, it's doing negative things to your health. And this is an environment in Jamaica where we have fresh produce, we have fresh food.
Always.
And we need to connect the farmers who are growing their produce to the schools, things like school gardens and so on, know. But if in schools you give the impression, if a school sells it, you get the impression, well, it must be good, but it's not.
Correct.
These sugary sweetened beverages should be water.
Correct.
It should be water. Why don't we have water? We have potable water in this country.
Right.
Many countries in the world don't have that. They have to buy bottled water. We don't have to buy it here.
Right.
We can use the regular water. There can be school coolers and so on.
Right, right.
So, of course, with these considerations, of course, the Heart Foundation of Jamaica, the ongoing campaign that's happening right now, how is it, what kind of progress is it making? I mean, what kind of activities are being undertaken?
Well, right now we're working with our colleagues, with the policy makers, because of course they set the policy. So they have the policy there now. So now it's to work along with them with and support implementation. So that's the stage we're at now. So it's written. It's a very good document. It outlines everything. It is now us bringing to the attention of the public education, assisting in that regard. Parents, teachers, schools, vendors know about it, and we're helping with that for the government to now implement it so that there is no surprises. You know, when you hear that, you cannot drink a sugary sweetened beverage in school. It's not going to be sold there. No, you cannot market these type of products in the school to our children and so on.
Yeah. You have the ears and the eyes of people who are at home watching right now.
Yes.
What do you say to those people about how they consume and what they do with their bodies and how they their intake? What do you say to that person?
What we should do is try and eat as natural as possible. So the least something touches a machine, the better. Because, sometimes all the language and the thing, people just can't be bothered. But if you use that as your thing, so what is the most natural thing in the supermarket or the market? The fruits and the vegetables. Stay away from ultra-processed. And I'm going to use the word products and not food, because some of them have no food in them. It's all chemicals. So stay away from ultra-processed products. Stay completely away from sugary sweetened beverages. One sugar sweetened beverages, for the most part, is more than your sugar allowance for the day. And that only includes the one beverage. It doesn't include that sugar, a little is in this and a little is in that. But if you have a beverage, so drink water instead, or infuse the water. In other words, you can put sliced oranges in the water, and it seeps out and you get the sense of the orange. So it's what you eat daily. Be mindful when you sit in front of that plate of food. Is all of this worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth the calories you're going to put on? Is it healthy? Is it going to give you nutrients, or is it just going to put on weight? You should be eating things that have benefit to your body and not just putting on weight. And we have a lot of calorie dense foods, and it tastes good. The food scientists work overtime on making sure that those ultra-processed products taste really good to the point of even being addictive.
Correct.
You just want to go back and go back and go back, but we just have to be mindful. And we mentioned a little earlier about cost, but it's expensive to be sick.
More expensive.
Very expensive to be sick. Okay, why can't we buy the fruits and vegetables in season and be creative?
It's interesting. I love that you just mentioned in season, because I often hear people complaining and say, but we don't have and when I go so we don't have there's rarely a produce that is supposed to be available year round. Things operate seasonally for a reason. And so when things are in season, partake of those things. Find your local market, find your local
So how did we used to manage? How did we used to manage? Our grandparents. So what, when we were starving? I don't think we were starving. People were not malnourished in this country. And because we had all those things and we went for those things. But now it's easier. The marketing is what gets us to. The marketing of all these ultra-processed products. Whereas we weren't starving decades ago. We can revert to that and have more ground provisions, fruits and vegetables. It's not that you can't have a little something now and again, but we're talking about an everyday thing. Where all day long, every time you drink, it's a sugary sweetened beverage. If you do that, by the time the end of the day comes, you've drunk about maybe 52 teaspoons of sugar. You know the 2-liter drink, right? That has 52 teaspoons. So if every single time you put something to your mouth to drink for the day, it's a sugary beverage, you will have drunk 52 teaspoons by the end of the day. And it's 9 teaspoons a day for men and 6 for ladies for optimal health. You can go a little over now and again. But so it's crazy, and we're just not realizing it.
We're going way over.
Way over.
And this is important.
Water, coconut water.
Absolutely. Infused water.
And infused water. There's always a discussion around fruits. And, fruits, of course, it has minerals, vitamins, very important. But the sugary, the sugar presence in fruits, it cannot overdo.
Absolutely.
It's
moderation.
And let me just say this, vegetables give you the same nutrients that fruits give you, minerals. So, and the vegetables, no sugar. So the lettuce, They do the color loom. Yeah, we are Jamaicans, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to take some personal responsibility though. So
Yes,
Deborah, I know that you guys have a mission, but a big part of that mission too is in the education is having people realize their own personal responsibility to their own health and their own wellness and the wellness of your children. So the task is big because it's reshaping an entire mindset.
Right. I mean, the individual is absolutely critical, but we need to create an environment that makes it easy for us to be healthy. Right now, we live in an obesogenic environment. Nothing about it is easy. It's easier to take the fast foods and the ultra-processed products. We need to create an environment where it's easy for us to live healthy, such as putting labels on the front of packages that say whether something is high in salt, high in fat. So you can decide going along, you're busy in the evening, just quickly, oh no, this has too much, or I'll have it today, but I won't have it tomorrow. So we need information too. So policy is critical, and then it does trickle down to the individual level.
I have to get moving.
Big task, but I believe we can reshape our mindset around food and consumption and also output, physical output. All right, that was Deborah Chen, Executive Director of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica, urging us to maybe skip the extra spoon of sugar when we're making the kiddos tea this morning. And put no sugar in my children's tea. No, little honey. A little honey, make it palatable. Come on, man. All right, TK is up next with her unsweetened tea with the news at 7 a.m. Stay with us here on Sunrise.
Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Listen up.
Dreams to reality. Let Active Home Center be your one-stop shop to recreating the space you've always imagined. Shop everything under one roof in Kingston and Montego Bay. Tiles, bathrooms, furniture, lighting, fans, windows, doors, and so much more. Your dream home starts here. Visit our showrooms in Kingston at 84 Conton Spring Road or Montego Bay at Barnett Tech Park. Active Home Center, more savings, more choices.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19, the only place to be is Sabina Park for Rights to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Style, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at RiseToTheOccasionLive.com. Pre-sale tickets, 6.5 General, VIP 13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. An environmental crime. That's how some experts are describing what they say is ongoing environmental degradation across Jamaica.
linked to weak disaster risk management. There's a call for authorities to adopt a sponge city approach to tackle ongoing flooding across the island. Amoy Harriot reports.
$409 million. That's the reported infrastructural damage after 2 days of heavy rains in November 2023. $800 million. The amount in damage schools alone suffered during Hurricane Beryl in July 2024. Months later, in November, Tropical Storm Rafael racked up an estimated $500 million to $1 billion bill. Jamaica suffers hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructural losses each time severe weather strikes. A major contributing factor, according to disaster risk reduction specialist Dr. Barbara Carby, is continued urban development without adequate consideration for disaster risk management principles.
More from an earthquake perspective, I am concerned about the potential lack of supervision of many of the buildings which are going up. We need to change our philosophy of development. I think if our development is driven by money and profit, it's a totally different approach from if it's driven by the well-being of our citizens and the future of Jamaica looking down the road.
Urban planning consultant Professor Carol Archer, in the meantime, is pointing to the issue of poor solid waste management, which she believes has tainted Jamaica's infrastructural resilience.
And one of the things that the local authorities ought to be doing in terms of future development of its towns and cities is to ensure, through collaboration with the various agencies, including solid waste, you have the facility that would support the recycling. Right. So it's not just about solid waste alone. Yeah.
Professor Archer is also recommending authorities adopt a sponge city approach.
It was an attempt, or it is an attempt, to manage water in urban spaces. And they've used various means of managing the water. So we talk about rainwater harvesting. When you have paved over areas, water is collected, it filters through the ground, it's collected, it can be reused for potable use, it can be used as grey water. The water is harvested, collected in green spaces.
Meanwhile, Mayor of Maypen Joel Williams is appealing for more resources to be pumped into local government to address persisting gully and drainage issues, as he contends this contributes to flooding and other disasters during severe weather events.
Many of these drains were built way back in the 50s, years ago, before I was born. So since and they are now crumbling. Because of lack of maintenance. Some of them are too small for the magnitude of water that we are having with climate change. Many of these gullies were built out in the 50s. They have now become weak. The walls are breaking apart.
Amoy Harriot reporting for CVM News.
In sports, Sports Minister Olivia Grange says there are more plans on the horizon to boost sports tourism in a joined-up government approach in efforts to maximize two of the country's most renowned industries. Minister Grange, who spoke with CVM Sports' Jordan Fort during the Reggae Boys match against Bermuda at National Stadium on Tuesday, also pointed out the significance of that particular date in Jamaica's football.
Today would have been Alan Skill Cole's birthday. We said farewell to him on Sunday. And I mean, he paved the way, you know, and all our footballers should recognize that they are standing on great shoulders and that they have a tradition to carry forward. The Reggae Boys and the Reggae Girls are poised to qualify once again for the World Cup, and that would be very historic, you know. Gender, as the Minister for Gender, I mean, can you imagine both male and female qualifying for the World Cup? And it's within our grasp, our reach. And so I'm really looking forward to us achieving that. It will mean a lot for Jamaica. It will be a great inspiration for the people. It will boost tourism arrivals because sports and entertainment is at the center of Grand Jamaica. There are some other things coming up in sports that we're going to announce shortly, working closely with the Minister of Tourism.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. Cool. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus two small fries and two small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
BCIC is giving up to $5 million in free content insurance.
We've developed a free online calculator. So anybody in Jamaica, any homeowner can go on to BCIC online. You don't even have to be a BCIC customer, and it will give you a building value.
When you update your home's rebuilding cost with our online calculator, you'll get $5 million in free content insurance and up to 12 months to pay your premium.
If you're not insured, go get it now. Better to be safe than sorry.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19, the only place to be is Sabina Park for Rise to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Styles, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Sitting on here waiting for one person to remind me I'm more than this place.
Sometimes we move forward by turning back.
Daniel.
No.
Patch it when it's tear, wave it when it's strong.
Yo, me I go run this place, yeah. You ever think about what this place could be if it wasn't just for other people's uniforms?
She go like dream scan, yeah.
Daniel, the rent, you know.
I would like to report a matter of national security. Everybody back to work. It's not a party shop.
Me must say I look at the poor T-boy, you know. Don't forget that.
These are incredible.
What am I doing wrong?
Here. I'm not going anywhere.
I imagine that part of us could clothe the nation.
All right, good morning, film lovers. Welcome back to Sunrise. So fresh from its exclusive preview screening at the Skylark Film Festival, Threads of Us, written by Donisha Prendergast, prepares to make its official theatrical world premiere on November 2 at the Bob Marley Museum, and we're so very excited about this.
Extremely so, and of course, we are joined by Donisha and her father, Peter Prendergast. I know him, executive producer, and whose factory became the unlikely film studio where the story came to life. They're here this morning. Welcome,
yes, good morning to you both. Great to have you. Well, great to have you back, Donisha. You spoke with us before, before this thing even completed its editing process. Good to have you, sir. She spoke about how supportive you were in providing space. Donisha, let's talk about Skylark Film Festival. How was that?
Wow, I was wearing my heart on my sleeve. You know, I mean, doing so many things in this world, but writing and sharing my writing out loud is not something that I've done before.
Yeah.
And I think the most yummy experience I can share is right after we finished showing the film, a little old woman came to me and she squeezed my hand and she said, "Look here, thank you. Thank you for creating this so I can now truly carry my granddaughter to see a Jamaican film." And she said, "I never even mind a little." Never even mind a little.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after all, the film is Threads of Us, so it's going to involve a cloth or two or other cloths.
Exactly. I would claim them. You know?
That's right.
I would claim all of the cloths them. But you know, it was really a very beautiful and awesome and humbling moment. You know, and the film is just a preview. That was just a preview at Skylark. So we took some of the feedback from the audience and, you know, went back in the cutting room and come in again for the world premiere.
And it's not a shoot 'em up movie.
Sure.
You know, people think that the typical Jamaican movie is a shoot 'em up. Not this one.
No, not at all.
But tell me, because this story has personal roots from your grandmother, the work as a seamstress, and also, of course, to your father's factory being transformed into that set. So how did your own family history inspire the work?
Yeah, like you said, you know, my grandma, my dad's mom, was a seamstress. And here it is years later that he has this factory where he's providing this service. So I grew up in this space, always seeing cloth and fabric and stitching. And then on the other side, you have the music and the entertainment. And so this project is very, very special to me because I'm able to bring two sides of my family together, you know.
I mentioned at the top of the interview, Peter, that Donisha spoke so highly of your support prior to today. And to see you here now, it does make me feel very warm and fuzzy inside, because here it is that you have a creative as a child who is saying, I have a vision, I want to bring this thing to life. And you as her father is saying, I support you, I'm going to give you space and give you more than just space. Walk me through being in that role, not just as her dad, but also in the supportive role of making this film come to life.
When Donisha brought the idea, it was an idea to me, I thought about how many persons would have benefited from such a project. It was almost 100 persons, close to 100 persons totally that would be involved.
Yeah.
And over time, I have been that person who just kind of wants to see people move on, you know?
Yeah.
And as a result, after the work she has put in over the years, because, you know, Donisha work hard, you know, and, you know, people know her as the rebel as I am, but a little bit more quiet I am. She said what she have to say, just like how I would say what I have to say. So when it's something really positive and we impact the lives of other people, more than anything else.
Yeah.
That is what she has done over time.
Yeah.
You know, then all of the support will go behind. I mean, I don't have no whole heap of money still, but I do what I can, and I made the transform the entire factory. Spaces, you know, my staff stay so. It's happy, I want to go on. And, you know, I walk in the space and I don't even recognize my place. But no, it is, at the end, to have been able to support. And it's not about Donisha really, as I say, it's about the people and the industry. Because you see, entertainment is a man watch plenty play, you know. So to have the opportunity to be a part of creating that screen, man, it was awesome. Really a pleasure. I'm going to look forward to other corporate people getting involved. Because it's really a big opportunity.
You know? And it's Jamaican. You know, I heard, Danisha will correct me, I think one of the lines she said, "You think dreams can eat?" Was that the line?
No, it's a, you think dreams can yam.
Dreams can
Hey, come the man.
Thank you very much.
Hey there.
You know what I mean? So, in a real way, you are facilitating dreams to come to fruition using your space, your business space. You know
so
what I mean?
people can yam.
Exactly. Watch it. It's just like a referee. You don't have a referee, you can't have a game. Yet them tell you everything. Them cuss you morning, noon and night. But if you don't have a referee, you can't have a game. So two teams, and if you don't have a referee, you can't have a game. If you don't have people investing in the product to create this, then what will happen?
And as Danisha just mentioned, a lady came to her and said, "Thank you for telling a Jamaican story that her offspring can also partake in." We have to tell our stories.
No, absolutely.
We have to tell our stories. Danisha, where can we finally get to partake in the story that is Threads of Us?
Threads of Us will have its red carpet premiere at the Bob Marley Museum on November the 2nd, and it will be running at the museum from November the 5th to December the 9th. Wednesdays to Fridays at 7 o'clock. Saturday and Sunday we have 2 shows, 6 o'clock and 8:30.
Yendi, we invite her come.
Yes.
The invitation to come.
Hey, even if it don't come, who going to stop me? Hey, come on, man.
Please.
Let us buy my ticket and go. And we are going to buy the tickets and go.
Yes.
Because this is what we have to do. We have to realize that we are feeding and supporting an entire industry. You hear the big man just mentioned how much people are part of the thing, so they can't invest their time and their energy and their finances, and then we expect a little freeness. We need to buy the tickets and go and support the thing.
Yeah, man.
It's the
definitely.
biggest industry. Jamaica, creatives in Jamaica, this is where we are world beaters. We are better than the world in this area.
Yeah.
So I concur, and I really embrace the support that you are providing for us.
Yeah.
So the language, us.
How do we get our tickets? Can we just show up at the gate?
Well, look here, when I come early because we're trying to have only pre-sold tickets. The Bob Marley Museum Theatre is only 75 seats, so it's a limited, exclusive experience. Put on a dan-dan and come out with the experience, correct? It's only for 1 month. You know, we're taking it like how the players do it. You know how we do it yeah, we just do a little run and done. So we're really trying to uncover new models of how the film industry can be sustainable. Film hires so many industries. We want to show that it's not just about entertainment, it's also about cultural preservation, about transference of information. You know, so this is a tool that we're offering to the Jamaican people and the diaspora.
And the diaspora.
Because they're gonna love that one, yeah.
Absolutely. But I must ask you, at the end of shooting, did you feel like, we've done our what's next?
No, man, what's this? We done? I just start. Just start.
The irony is that Sports Gear Limited, which is the company that facilitated the filming, started at 56 Oak Road, the Bob Marley Museum, in the same place now that the theatre is that Neville Gary created.
Full circle moment.
I tell you.
What a lovely full circle moment.
All of it is such a special story, and I really hope, again, the Jamaican government is coming around. You know, and we want to give a shout out to Jampro and to Jamaican Film Commission for the heavy work that they're doing. It's $1 billion that the Prime Minister has promised filmmakers, and it's a challenge to get there, but they're doing some hard work, and we're here to support it, you know.
And then we have to consume it to show that it's a viable industry. The people are hungry for our own material, so we have to now go and consume. It's been created, it's time for us to consume. Brilliant.
Big up yourself, Peter. You know, it's a good look, you know what I mean? Supporting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? My daughter, you watching? Yeah? Big thanks to Donisha Prendergast and Peter Prendergast for sharing the inspiring journey behind Threads of Us. Remember, the theatrical world premiere will be on November 2 at the Bob Marley Museum, with the film set to run from November 5 to December 9. So, you have plenty of time to go and check it out. There's more Sunrise after this break.
Chase the Northern Lights with your Sagicor Bank credit card. Wouldn't you like to experience the natural beauty? Use your cards right, and you could be the lucky winner of an all-inclusive cruise vacation for two along the Norwegian coast to see the Northern Lights. The more you spend, the closer you are to your dream adventure. Enjoy the best rewards ever. Visit Sagicor.com for more information.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The Time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency.
Join Pastor Gino Jennings for our 23rd Jamaica Holy Convocation at the Montego Bay Convention Center, 1 Rose Hall Road, Jamaica. Services are Friday, October 17th at 7 p.m., Saturday, October 18th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, October 19th at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Again, the Montego Bay Convention Center, October 17th to the 19th. For information, call 267-989-9189.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19. The only place to be is Sabina Park for Rise to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Styles, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Stop you, yeah. Rise to the occasion. Go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you. It's for you to make the best in their life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal. It's alright. Fulfill your needs and the wants. You to make the best.
Saying that this
should
song,
be the chant for
what is
stadium.
played at the National Stadium, it's inspiring.
Rise you up, man. It's gonna be heavy next, you know.
Hey, I rise to the
Okay, wait, we have a show to do.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Oh, I didn't know you were back. Thank you for staying with us, ready to sing out this era's weekend. Are you ready to sing out this era's weekend then? Because Sabina Park is turning into a cultural powerhouse as we celebrate 30 years of the legendary Sizzla Kalonji from Thank You Mama for the 9 months you carried
me through.
You know what I mean? And to Solid as a Rock. His catalogue is endless. His impact is undeniable. And his humanitarian work continues to shine.
So here to tell us all about Rise to the Occasion and of course the special experience that they're going to be bringing to the fans, including an event interpreter to make it accessible for everyone, our executive producer, Tammy Johnson, and the event interpreter, Tony Aiken. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to have you both.
It is. Listen, it's been good vibes as we got on set. Yeah, shine with the yellow. It's nice.
Come
and
on.
I feel like when I come rest of the occasion already, like it's get ready with me.
Come on. You know the acronym for that?
No.
Oh,
GRWM.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one of those.
No, the OOTD.
Yeah. I wish I knew that.
We already have more OOTD picked out for the event coming up on Sunday. We are close. Tamian, for those who may be living under some rock on this here, Jam Rock, what is happening on Sunday?
So on Sunday, we get the opportunity to celebrate one of Jamaica's absolute legends, right? Musical fathers. You know, he has spanned 3 decades and still blazing. Sizzla Kalonji, a gift to this country and a gift to the world through music and the type of music. His impact is just amazing, and you know we're very excited about curating something very intentional for him. It's being curated by friends and family, just close friends and family who wanted to ensure he got his garden, as I say, and not just flowers. And so we've been rolling out different executions, starting out in April in Florida, where we had something called Kalonji Conversations, and some of his musical brothers and sisters came out to just have a reasoning, because you know you see Dada blazing all the time, but just I sit down and just getting a bit of his story from being born in St. Mary and what that journey right to Augustown looks like. And so this Sunday, Rise to the Occasion, we settle right here in Kingston, which I am saying is the mecca of reggae and dancehall, and we'll be right there in Sabina Park. So I know the whole Jamaica generally likes to go out of town for the Heroes Weekend, and that's okay, as long as you come back 5 p.m. when gates open for the Artisan Village and the Food Village, so you can experience, and we want to ensure people come and buy stuff before. Come in, meddle with the artisans. What I find at events, and this was also intentional, is that people come, but they come for performance time. We don't want that. Make the man there eat our food. Make the people, you know, experience the gastronomic experience that we have there in the Real Thing Food Village. Artisan Village.
Nice.
Top
and absolutely. And then, of course, 7 p.m. live is our show. It's not, as I say, what we are used to, which is the Pass the Mic segment, which our culture loves. But this one is very curated. We have celebratory kind of songs happening. The artists will come on, kind of sing a Sizzla song before. So you're going to see some of your favorite acts on stage, starting out with their favorite Sizzla song before they go into their set. And then Dada will be there on a couple. I can't give away too much because you have to go come. So it's the one time, yes, you've seen Sizzla before, but it's the one time you get to celebrate him for 30 years. It's your one-time opportunity. So we're saying it's one night, one city, one legend. Sunday, October 19. Do you see how excited I am?
Yeah.
And I hope everybody who is planning to do something this weekend adds that to their calendar. So that's what's happening on Sunday.
Sometime, I remember that time when Karen and I had a little disagreement, and I dropped on the song, Woman, I need you.
Like never before. Not the background vocals. I think we're going to have to book you for the I1.
Where my day on Sunday as the I1.
As the I1.
Come on
as the I1.
Well, talk to us about the logistics now. Are you ensuring accessibility? I mean, you spoke about inclusivity because, of course, Tony is here to tell us, to show us
Absolutely.
That everyone will be included, but talk to where we park, you know, give me some of the logistics.
All right, so we'll be pushing out those that information on RiseToTheOccasionLive.com and also Rise to the Occasion live on Instagram. However, our parking spots, there's one across the road from the North Stand. I need an actual address to state it because that was just an open lot right across from the North Stand. People need to be aware that you're entering from the George Headley side, so that's where the entrance will be, and parking will be in the, what's the name of that school right there?
Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity, and then the other is the George's on the other, the side road. But the visuals of it will be out today, so we look forward to everybody seeing that and getting more communication. We're pushing that so you'll see and giving more information.
You mentioned the visuals being out,
right.
so visually
but
we get
Tony,
also taking Tony.
We need you to talk. Hello.
Let's talk about Tony. Let us talk Tony, because we are so accustomed to seeing Tony in a very different capacity. It is in Parliament, it is in communique, it is always typically when someone is giving a speech presentation. Tony, let's talk about you interpreting for a musical performance. Because we never see this yet.
So it is, before we go to Tony, I just want to say it's the first stage show concert in Jamaica to ever have deaf interpretation.
I told you I ain't never seen it, so let's do it, Tony. Walk me through what this requires.
So basically it requires, I have to go to rehearsal, of course, because I'm not going to know all the artist songs, but Sizzla, you know, go for listen to Sizzla. So this is actually a big moment for me.
Yes.
I'm also excited for the deaf community. I think sometimes we forget that there are people too, and they don't just want access to politics. They want access to leisure and entertainment. And I just have to thank Dada, as I said, Dada, Sizzla, and Tammy for allowing access to the deaf community. I'm sure they're excited and ready to come out and get, you know, that enjoyment. Not only JLP, PMP, man are dead, them actually are going to get
You know what's interesting to me is, you said pleasure, and this is a sign for pleasure.
Yes.
And what I do know is, for the deaf community, they feel music, and you feel music here. My question to you then is, speaking for the community, I know that you can feel the beat, you can feel the rhythm, you know the pace of a song, but how do they consume the lyrics of a song? Because are you now going to be bringing the lyrics to them in a different way for the first?
Yes, so I'll be signing in Jamaican Sign Language. Of course, it's not English or Patois, it has its own grammar and structure, which means that whatever is expressed, it will be more of a conceptual basis, not a word for word or verbatim of what is being said. So yeah, you have to go come to life, you have to do like a dancing, like a movement.
So show us Rise to the Occasion.
Ready?
I'm never sing. Rise to the occasion.
Yes, I know you're strong.
No one can stop you.
Oh yeah. Mama, I need you. Like never before.
Me no forget that. The black woman and child.
Yeah. For you I have so much love.
Sure.
No, not yet. She get the work Sunday now. You see, whoa, but she going nowhere like that. Fully like here. And Yandy will be.
And then how do you do bumper part?
No! No. Not TV. That's for the night. How you say that?
On that note, let me ask you this. I'm still learning, right? I did this and I said thank you. And I said, no, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't do this. Thank
you. You know that this is different? As in,
clearly now he knows.
As in, it's naughty.
It's
look at you.
It's rudish.
It's rudish.
Rudish.
Yes. So I want to thank the Ministry of Entertainment. I know it's a long word there.
MC.
But the truth is, I used to work with the deaf community years ago with Starkey Hearing Foundation. Juliet Holness was our patron. She actually tabled a motion in Parliament. Didn't go further because some other things happened. However, coming out of that experience, it was a young man who was at Listamere Gilby who they give you sign names based on how you look. And he would call me something based on my locks and like pretty and something and locks and whatever. And in talking to him about music, he told me like his favorite artist was Popcorn. Let me say favorite artist. Oh, you know what? In my head, me I say. And it was at that moment something went off in my head. And then for this event, I was like, because I have that love for the deaf community, I say, you know, say, we're going to do this differently, so accessibility is real. Also, an inclusion, and also, apart from having, you know, and so I called Tony, well, I needed somebody to cover the cost and to just, you know, help to push the message. So we're very excited, and it's, apart from the fun we're having, it's important. We want to kind of, you know, break up what is normal and kind of shift the space for people to start thinking about people who are disenfranchised and marginalized and don't have access. And that may be for different people. For this occasion, it is the deaf community. My daughter's friend from prep school, he uses a wheelchair. So for me, I'm like, okay, ensure the bathroom stalls have accessibility. We need to think as a nation for other people just daily. It's not hard. And so we want to show, using this event, that just get a little bit more, you know, thoughtful in your event executions for our people, so people can actually feel included.
Hey Tony, after this, you know, hey, if
Me writing out bookings. I am our booking agent. My booking agent. Me book for the event then. You continue with your politics, you know. But yeah, but I want to shout out to the ministry.
She's going to be asleep in Parliament.
No, look here,
because she's going to be coming from the event. Hey, you said Sunday night.
Side of the sound system. Yeah.
That's right. The show has started. Let me say a big thank you to Tammy and Johnson and Tony Aiken for joining us this morning and representing for Rise to the Occasion, celebrating 30 years of Sizzla Kalonji. Next up, we're heading west to celebrate another reggae revolutionary, Belmont. Get ready for Tosh. West. It's calling. We'll be right back.
Tune. You see, it's enough song you forgot already?
What sort of things they've been telling you? I got to stop them from compelling you, girl. They just won't stop me from getting you.
Employers and householders, access the Heart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Heart is...
Everybody needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. When are your friend or your family? Somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19. The only place to be is Sabina Park for a rise to the occasion with Sizzla Kalonji. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Styles, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Deep down in Jamaica, close to Mandeville. Back up in the woods on top of a hill. There stood an old hut made of earth and wood. There lived a country boy named Johnny B. Goode. Never learned to read and write so well, but he could play his guitar like a ringing a bell, yeah. He said, "Go now, Johnny, Johnny be good tonight." Yeah, I said, "Go."
Welcome, Sunrise family. Welcome back. This weekend, the fire of Peter Tosh burns bright. Once again, Tosh Fest 2025 takes over Belmont, Westmoreland. It's a free community celebration headlined by some of the biggest names in reggae music, including Beanie, Dr. and Andrew Tosh,
And
yes, and Yaksta.
Well, joining us to share how the family continues to carry forward that fearless message of justice and empowerment are Nyambe Tosh, founder of the Peter Tosh Foundation, and her daughter Nyla Tosh. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Very well. Thank you so
It's
much
great
for
to
having
have you. Nyambe, let's go straight to you.
Yes.
You carry a very legendary surname. Let's just talk about, what that, the weight and responsibility that comes with being the offspring of one of Jamaica's greatest talents.
All time.
Talk to me about that.
It's a blessing,
Yeah.
That's something that a lot of people don't get to carry. It's a heavy load, but because we are the offspring, it's something we were designed to carry.
Yeah.
It's a God-given responsibility, and I wear it proudly.
And obviously you carrying on the legacy is important to you. You are the founder of the foundation. Why the foundation?
Well, it was 2009 when we took on the responsibility of just running the estate.
Yeah.
But for me, I knew my father was more than just a brand. It was really important that we had a strong foundation in the literal sense that could really do the work that he stood for. The messages in his music to really have an establishment that was able to do some of the initiatives that we have now going on to be really about what my father stood for.
Yeah.
I know they talk about the messages in the music. I'm thinking about legalize it. I mean, what it would be like if he was around today to see, what he said and sung about. I mean, talk to us about why do you think his message is so timeless, or the activism in his music was so timeless? What about it?
He was a man before his time, so he was able to see, some of the bureaucracy, the injustices that existed. It had just a keen sense and of awareness and consciousness that a lot of people didn't have. So the things that he's sung about, from legalization and the medicinal benefits to equal rights and justice, when I listen to even the end of that song, some of the things that he's saying in that song are still going on today and getting global attention. So, that's where he just was someone that was very, very much aware of the times and the issues that matter. And so he's, timeless.
I must say this, my all-time favorite Peter Tosh is Jah is my light. If you listen to that song, I'm sure Nyla saying, that I don't know that one.
When it's funny that you mentioned, because I was going to say to Nyla, the messaging transcend generations, as you just mentioned. Nyla is 2 generations down. Talk to me about how the music resonates with you, how the messages resonate with you.
Being his granddaughter, I definitely hear his music a lot. So it's been from a very early age. I'm still young. So just seeing how it connects to now and how it's connecting to the past, it's like we're just catching up to where he was. So seeing the progress that he's making really with his music is impactful.
Why Belmont? Why Westmoreland?
It's home. It's home. It was where he grew up. It's where my grandmother's house is, the house that he lived in, and it's also where he returned, after his passing. So the mausoleum is there, and I always say that half the community is family. Anyone that's from country, you know how that is. So for us, it's a homecoming, and the whole community is really excited, and it's about developing the community and bringing that awareness about the legacy to his home.
If we could just bring that shot back up on screen, there's something so poetic about that shot. The shot, okay, there we go. But what is not to be overlooked is what is in the foreground of the photo. Very, very poetic, Nyambe. Very poetic, if I may say.
Yes.
Tell me about the details on Sunday. What can we expect?
Yeah, it's a full day of festivities. So we have live broadcast from 6 a.m., Naya Bingi drumming happening, dub poetry.
There's even youth activities. My dad has 39 nieces and, not 39 grandchildren, sorry. I have 38 nieces and nephews.
Wow.
So we wanted to make sure there were activities for people to bring the whole family and, transcend generations. That was really important. But then we have Andrew Tosh, we have Beanie Man, Youngster. So lots of things for people to do. And of course, good food. It's right across the street is the ocean. And so you'll be able to see the most beautiful sunset that happens. It's just a full day of festivities.
Awesome.
Yes, Westmoreland Wago. Yeah, man. A very good morning, Andrew Tosh. You know, and I know. Trust me. Massive thanks to Nyambe, Tosh,
and Nyla Tosh for keeping the rebel spirit alive. And of course, they're doing this through the legacy of Peter Tosh. Peter would definitely be proud of you guys. Keep going, keep going. And while you're at it, I'd like you to actually list all 38 of your nieces and nephews. I don't know why you're laughing. Get ready. Warm up. All right. We're trading the mic for movement as UTEX Dance Ensemble shows us that unity has rhythm. So please stay tuned as Nyambe takes us out with a list of her nieces and nephews. And start. Go.
Well, there's...
Right in my left hand, so whom shall I be afraid? Jah is my king.
Home yours with up to 30% off select items at Quartz. Get lounge, dining, and bedroom furniture starting at $11,999. Fridges, stoves, and washers starting at $26,999. And smart TVs starting at $24,999. Shop today with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Make home yours with up to 30% off at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offers end October 31. Conditions apply.
Join Pastor Gino Jennings for our 23rd Jamaica Holy Convocation at the Montego Bay Convention Center, 1 Rose Hall Road, Jamaica. Services are Friday, October 17th at 7 p.m., Saturday, October 18th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, October 19th at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Again, the Montego Bay Convention Center, October 17th to the 19th. For information, call 267-989-9189.
This Heroes Weekend, Sunday, October 19. The only place to be is Sabina Park for a Rise to the Occasion with Sizzla Kalungi. Get your tickets at Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Fesco, Ferry, Beachwood Avenue, and Stony Hill. Signature Style, Central Plaza, Halfway Tree, Wicks by Gray, McMaster, Super Center, Kaya Herb House, Kingston, and St. Anne. Or online at risetotheoccasionlive.com. Pre-sale tickets $6,500 General, VIP $13,500.
Rise to the occasion. Look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CBM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. We're moving and grooving into the next segment with the UTech Center of the Arts. Mudeyane, which means we are one in Swahili, is the latest dance production from the crew set to light up the Alfred Sangster Auditorium later this month. So joining us to give us the 8 count, 5, 6, 7, 8, is Philip Clark, director of the UTech Jamaica Center for the Arts. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. I feel like it's only right that we start this interview with your feet in first position. Can you?
Yes.
I'm not sure why you're laughing, Philip. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have a first position or no?
Well, I don't know if I want to do that right now.
Okay.
With these gentlemanly shoes.
We'll work on it. But talk to us about Mudeyane.
Right. So this is our first dance production ever from the Center for the Arts. We're our dance season. And Mudeyane is in Swahili, means we are one. And these pieces that we're going to be presenting are actually choreographies from the dance tutor, Kevin Moore. And these are pieces that we actually won awards for, national awards at the JCDC competition. As a matter of fact, this year we won the most recent award for the best creative folk in our class.
Brilliant.
Yes, so all the pieces are a combination of all the pieces that we have won awards for the JCDC. And we have been doing this for the last 3 years, so it's only fitting that we should now showcase our very great productions to the public.
Yeah.
Because I was about to ask you, why now? But you've answered the question.
I never knew UTech had a dance ensemble, and I'm sure many don't know because it is actually quite a young ensemble, as you just mentioned.
Absolutely.
Tell us a bit more about even how the ensemble came to be and the intention and why. Why an ensemble?
Okay, so the dance ensemble is actually it's a combination of a number of other art forms that falls under the Center for the Arts.
Okay.
Now, the Center for the Arts is actually a unit that offers co-curricular programs and elective programs in dance, drama, choir, steel pan, instrumental band, visual arts, and drumming.
Okay.
And so all of these genres, they actually have performing groups.
Gotcha.
So we're now trying to build out performing groups who can now stand on their own as performers, professional performers, and have their own season.
Very cool.
As a matter of fact, this year we had our second season for the choir, and we're going to remount it soon. So now it's the dancers' time.
Very nice.
I'm happy to say that because I'm thinking that if I can't dance, I can't come.
Absolutely not.
Tell us about the audiences that you expect.
Absolutely not. The thing is about our dance company at UTech is that it auditions every student who wants to be a part of dance. Of course, certain people will get into the dance ensemble, but we do accommodate every one of the students from UTech. Of course, you know, University of Technology is not necessarily associated with
performing arts.
The performing arts.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a Center for the Arts that actually accommodates every single child that wants to explore that aspect of their being.
Which is excellent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the audience you're reaching is?
Well, everybody. Everybody, absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
Because we want people to know what, as you said, we don't know about it, so we want people to know about the Center for the Arts, and we want people to know about that there's a dance ensemble here.
You know what's really brilliant about this, Philip? It's the fact that in many instances, a person may be pursuing a particular area or aspect of academics, but it doesn't mean that they don't have another untapped or unfulfilled aspect of themselves. We're not one-dimensional beings.
Absolutely.
So I could very well go to UTech because I'm going to be a tech something.
Absolutely.
But I am also a creative in something too.
Absolutely.
And it's giving a space for people to literally explore all facets of themselves in a very balanced way. And in many instances, it's also the outlet that's required to just maintain stability and peace while you pursue that particular thing.
Absolutely.
It's excellent.
The Center for the Arts is actually a safe space for the students. They actually come there because this is the only place that they can truly explore all the sides of themselves.
Yes.
As you just said, none of us is one-dimensional. We're all multi-dimensional. And as a result of that, if you go to UTech and you are actually studying business or you're studying science, you're studying architecture, one of the things that we try to tell the students at the Center for the Arts is that you may end up pursuing this particular art form as your career. Because there are a number of careers now that are open in the arts, the entertainment industry and the performing arts, that you might just choose this to be your career.
Exactly.
And one of the things I also want to note is that technology is art. The art of making things, creating things is technology.
Yes.
So we must never separate art from technology. It's one and the same, all in the same thing.
A word.
Awesome. Listen.
Oh man.
Medayane.
Why that Swahili word or phrase?
Well, it is actually the title of one of the pieces that the students will be performing. I think the one that they got the award for. And it's something like a staple piece. And the students are very close-knit. The students it's like a family, orientation. And I believe that they chose this because it really represents the camaraderie and the personalities and the mood that exists within the dance company, and therefore it was chosen as, the title for this production.
Nice. Dance is in the air. Of course, Edinburgh College there acknowledging and celebrating the Rex Netherford conference happening right now, and the 25th, right?
The 25th.
That's next 2
weekend.
Next weekend. Next weekend. Yeah. So I want to thank you for coming in, sharing with us, and I'm gonna.
My pleasure.
I am actually displeased, Philip.
Yeah.
I still don't see a first position.
All right. Get the camera ready. We're gonna see this first position.
Come on, Philip, walk with me.
You don't want me to dance.
Heels together, toes apart.
You don't want me to dance today.
Come on, heels together, toes apart. Come on, Philip. I need a first position before you leave here today.
Okay.
Okay. I think this is fifth position.
Absolutely.
And Philip is giving us his okay. And then while we're at it, let me just give you a fourth position.
That's nice.
There we go.
That's nice.
All right.
Listen, I want to thank Philip Clark, Director of UTech Jamaica Center for the Arts. We can't wait to see the magic of Mudayane on the stage. All right, Sunrise family, we'll wrap things up on the other side. So stick and stay, don't leave, because we're not leave.
Mudayane.
Hey.
Mudayane.
We are one.
We are one.
Awesome.
I've been here all day of my life. Work, student, queer, I behold with my sight. Some will share, others do as they like. Some you flesh them want to your
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome to the show. If you're just joining, we have a fantastic show lined up for you today.
Hey, you guys, I have to tell you what happened while we were in the commercial break. I did literally ask for a little lesson in dance positions.
Yes.
True.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to the test,
Yes, first position. Yes.
Show me.
So
right there.
This is first position.
Show me second.
And this is second.
No. Turn do to the side. So that's first.
Yes.
Second.
Second, yes. Second,
Show them third.
Then third.
No. IT, look.
Third.
Put your heel to your instep. Good. Third. Turn do and go forward. That's fourth.
Turn do.
So make you come forward a little bit more. Forward a little more. Fourth position. Turn out that heel, please.
Turn up.
Turn out. No.
Oh.
Turn. Yeah. Oh, come on. And then turn do and just bring it right back to the toe. Fifth position. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Me a dancer.
IT is a dancer. Officially.
That's so good. Listen. As we always say, every single day, every chance we get, God without man is still God.
That's right.
But man without God is nothing. Nada, zilch, wind, vapor. today. An
Hold
amazing
firm for the weekend. We're going to hold firm.
Check us out on YouTube and also on Instagram.
Firm.
Every man deserves to earn. You won't see